Friday night, 9 to 11. Gotta get used to that. The water cooler. Let's go. My bad, y'all. Fuck it. Y'all already know. Let's get this intro popping off, bro.
You are now tuned in to My Skin is My Sin on Blog Talk Radio. From goons to gods, we welcome everyone. We only have one rule. Let's be respectful. You are now tuned in to My Skin is My Sin on Blog Talk Radio. Goons to gods, we welcome everyone. We only have one rule. Let's be respectful. Next week, man. No doubt, man, and definitely shout out to the Family Liberation Multimedia.net. That is, like I said, Do the Knowledge Radio, The Rundown with Renee, and My Skin is My Sin. Oh, and don't forget to share the show, man. If you check it out today, or if you check it out next week, or if you check it out in 1,000 years, and if you are that motherfucker that digs yourself in 1,000 years, you are the most phenomenal individual to ever walk the galaxy for digging up this greatness and still share our shit, man. Shout out to you. Don't forget to check out the website, MLShell.com, designsbymonet.com, and MySkinIsMySin.net.
That's right. My motherfucking sister. Yeah.
I'm smashing on him. Eddie B, that's my fucking brother. Fat nigga with a lot of money. You can't touch this MC Hammer. Tools on me like Bob the Builder. Twinkle, little song. Hit the bar with 10K. Rolling on another level. Cool. Super Saiyan when I come through. Kicking shit like Johnny Cage. Yo bitch ugly, play. My bitch bad like Princess Leia. Name buzzing like a bumblebee. Niggas mad, they don't fuck with me. Sweet baby raised on my fucking feet. Jump in the pussy like Blue's Clues. Print them out like who's who. Where in the world is Waldo? Hit your bitch like a domino. Big black like King Kong. Place hole like a ringtone. Use them up on Bible phone. Kick her out like DW. Or by the bill like Claire Huxtable. Hit your man like a Royal Rumble. You can smell what the rock is cooking. It don't matter, you jabroni. Getting money all by my lonely. Niggas mad, they don't even know me. Got the sauce, I do what the fuck I want.
Oh yeah.
Big Pippin, Scotty Pippen, 33 bitches, swag dripping, shoes Italian, shirt Egyptian, I'm money mention, did I mention I'm on a mission, moonwalking in the rain, Michael Bivins, Big Pippin, Scotty Pippen, 33 bitches, swag dripping, shoes Italian, shirt Egyptian, I'm money mention, did I mention I'm on a mission, moonwalking in the rain, Michael Bivins, big sexy, hoes love me, got a big, they wanna rub it, money long, they wanna fuck me, I'm a pimper even if she ugly, diamonds yellow like Bart Simpson, chain ice, I'm bartending, real nigga, you pretending, flossing on them like a fucking detective, going up like an elevator, she gon' ride it like an escalator, black activist, sipping activator, black coupe, name it Dog Vader, white lemonade, shoe, not later, bossing up like Axie Slater, big short speaker, sauce knees, take bands off my fucking sleeve, bitch some sauce preaching to the hoes, teach the hoes how to make the dough, after that, kick it out the door, then sauce up is on the road, bless your soul, dripping, pimping, all the nigga knows, yes I'm shining, this a diamond show, show respect to my diamonds, bro, oh yeah, big sexy, I don't couple cause these hoes is messing, pimping, yeah my sauce is dripping, don't act this shit, mind your fucking business, I'm on a mission, trying to make the chicken, ripping biscuit, trying to get the cheddar, chain ice like a gold medal, side shock in my fucking bezel, yeah, Big Pippin, Scotty Pippen, 33 bitches, swag dripping, shoes Italian, shirt Egyptian, I'm money mention, did I mention I'm on a mission, moonwalking in the rain, Michael Bivins, splash walk in through the mall, splash show them drip drip. 90s baby, I ain't done yet. Pull off in the foreign. Fat nigga watch around me. Bad bitches wanna love me. 100 grand in a duffel. Fuck niggas, I don't trust them. I'm mother about bread. Something hanging my leg. Let the bang, now he's dead. Buffs white arms, butterscotch. Pull off on them skirt. All I wanted was a she. So to do what I please. She all of her needs. Yeah. Goddamn.
Yeah, I can hear you. You good now? That's what's up.
So I believe that I'm a go right now too. Rome is in the house, but Jobs is silent. No, Jobs was talking the whole time, bro. I should be good now. And the crazy part is, it's like a hella delay, like on the live stream from what we saying to when they hear it. I even hear that shit on my phone when I'm trying to check and see if I can hear me.
No word.
Yeah, So by the time they hear it, like we just said a whole shitload of stuff in between. It's actually kind of crazy. And see, that's what I was kind of like hearing in my headphones. Like literally the same thing. So I don't know. Oh, what's good, Carmen? All right. So I think we good, bruh. I think we good. And if we are, man, I got some shit, bruh.
Yeah, man, let's get it. Let's get it.
And yo, what is it? Hit the subscription, man, and hit that notification, and
The
like this
like
shit,
button.
right? And comment, say some shit,
Say, share our shit.
facts, And matter of fact, hold the fuck up, bruh. Hold on. I gotta talk to these niggas right quick, bruh, cause they not understanding, bruh. It's been over 4.5 years, bruh. We didn't put in too much work.
That's a fact.
It's a lot of niggas out here with spots they don't earn. They ain't earned. They don't deserve. We'll take those. The water cooler every Friday night, bruh. 9 to 11 Eastern Standard Time. Y'all already know how it is. Let's go. I just had to get hype a little bit, bruh. Get it back a little bit. Let me,
Yeah, like we sacrifice a lot of Fridays. Like I could be doing some other shit right now.
I
You
wouldn't
know
be
what I
doing
mean?
shit, bro.
But
I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I would not be doing shit.
yo, I literally like yo, no bullshit. Like I know this person's not listening right now, but like yo, I literally like bluffed out on probably like 4 or 5 dates to do the show and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like like totally forgot, like not even on purpose. Be like, yo, what's up with Friday? You know what I'm saying? And then be like, oh damn, y'all got the water cooler, so you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like
You can do
yo,
that though, man. You the plug. They already
nah,
know.
nah, man.
At
You
a
know,
moment's notice, it can be canceled, and they good with that.
nah. Yo, I ain't got it like that no more, yo. Like I'm like,
Oh, hold on, no, you're not losing it, bro. We're not gonna, nope, we're not going to accept that, man. Not one bit. You know, and I don't know what the hell just happened to you, bro. I think you muted yourself. You must have. Yeah, I ain't do shit. Anyway, we ain't gonna accept that, bro. Not at all. Yes, it is Friday the 13th. And it don't, I guess I'm older now. It don't mean shit. Like I didn't even realize that shit till this morning. And I was like, oh, it's Friday the 13th. You know, when like in years past, you'd be like, oh yeah, Friday the 13th coming up, like 6 months in advance and shit. You know, so, it's just different now. I'm not sure why, but, but we'll be talking about, man. We got some, and let me make sure it ain't. Yep, nope, that ain't me, bro. That's you. All right, wrong for whatever reason, bro. We can't hear you. Well, I think I understand now. And where we at, man? I was a little bit in my bag right there, man. Just a little bit, just a little bit. I was kind of feeling that a little bit, man. I had to stop myself, Anyway, man, what y'all doing tonight? Talk to me. What's life like tonight? How was your day? That's some dope shit. You know, just to have somebody that actually gives a shit about how your day was. That's some fucking dope shit. And I think people that don't have that, that's nice. I'm not mad at that. I am not upset with that one right there. I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. I wish I had some like fancy ass sound effects and shit. It's like, oh. This nigga right here, bruh. This dude right here. This dude. We gotta talk about him off the bat again, bruh. I mean, I don't know where Rome is at. Rome, where you at, bruh?
well,
Your man's Lord Jamar, man. One more time, bruh. Come on, man. What is he doing? Tell me what this man is doing, bruh. See, he muted himself again. He can't take the pressure on this one, bruh. He know his man's is wrong. That like you just disrespect all women in hip hop except MC Light. At least this is how I read the article. I could have misread some shit. I bet you I do. That's gotta be life. That's beautiful right there. It really doesn't get much better than that. Some good company, whatever your vice is, maybe a good movie, and it doesn't have to be much. That's the beautiful thing about life. That's the beautiful thing about growing old with somebody. And I'm sorry I went on that tangent, because then I had to look up and see that I got this dude. And y'all know what I said about him the last time we talked about him. But this time, like, I'm just curious. As an MC, who's better, him or Rod Digger? As an MC, I'm curious. Let me know where you at. And I'm not even sure if anybody is on the live stream on Facebook. And if you are, my bad for neglecting you. I was just trying to make sure we had everything good. But who's better? Rod Digger or that guy? I need to know. I am going to say Rod Digger is a much better MC than he is or was. And I'm talking, and I'll give you their primes, the comparison, but I would definitely take him. I'm sorry, Rod Digger over Lord Jamar. I'm just curious as to what y'all think about that. Like, I'm not even gonna make a big comment about like his comments or whatnot. This really, like, I just showed this nigga picture to get some views. I'm not even gonna lie about this shit. Period. Fuck it. He doing it. Why can't we? I'm just gonna tell you up front about this shit. To keep it a stack and we'll keep it moving. Cause I'm not gonna get in too much involved in this shit. It ain't mine. But tell me that who's better, Lord Jamar or Rod Digger? Right. Like that's the first conversation that needs to be had right there before you get to disrespecting, because he disrespected her. Make no mistake. Oh, I said I wasn't gonna say shit about it. My bad. And this is what I was gonna play. I was playing earlier. These silly questions. And bruh, what is you good over there?
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Yeah, yo, my baby mama had called. Yo, I didn't take that call. My fault.
Oh, I feel you on that one. Magoo rap better than Lord Jamar. That's not actually.
Get the fuck out of here.
That's not a reach. That is not a reach. I am sorry to tell you.
Said that bullshit.
It's irrelevant. It was not me. I just read the comment. I'm just saying,
Who
but
said that?
I'm not putting her out there.
Magoo was just voted the worst rapper of all time. What are you talking about?
I mean, but he was voted. Like niggas thought enough of Magoo to put him on the worst list. They ain't even think enough of Lord Jamar to put him on there.
No way in hell Magoo's better than Lord Jamar. Get the fuck out.
All right, I'm fucking with you though. I'm fucking with you. Like, I'm not even. I'm not gonna lie like that, bro. I'd be lying. But
Yo,
and I forgot to tell you, she did say just kidding too.
Right.
I
remember listening to a fucking Magoo interview on the radio in the Northern Virginia area. I want to say just DC. And this nigga admitted that he had fucking #1 hits and bought used tires. Like, that shit was so fucking hilarious to me.
What's wrong with that though? I bet you that nigga still got bread. Like, I don't want.
He was horrible, my nigga. Like, his voice.
Yeah, he was horrible, but he was horrible with Timberland. He made some money, bruh. Like, make no mistake about it.
Yo, listen, I could have made hits with Timberland.
You could have, but you weren't Magoo, nigga. He just happened to know the nigga. And Timberland was, I guess, a stand-up dude.
Girl, my persona, I shared like Sonny Bono, black and white keys. Like he had that, like the niggas like smoke helium.
Let me ask you this.
Like,
let me ask you this. And you got like a little, like you're going in and out just a little bit. But give me one bar of Lord Jamar. One. Because you just quoted Magoo. Whether you like him, hate him or not. You knew that nigga lying.
Punk to jump up to get beat down, nigga.
That's not a bar,
that's
bro.
All I need.
That's the hook. Come on, bro. That's not just him. Oh,
he made the hook.
Oh, come on, stop it, bro.
He made the hook.
Oh my goodness.
There you go.
That's all you got. That's what it is. Nigga. That's all you got, bro. That is all you got.
That's not all I got.
That is all you got. And let me ask you this: if somebody draws showing, would you tell them?
Female or male?
Either way.
A female, definitely. You know what I'm saying? A female, definitely. A male, like, they like bent over in front of me. Like, them niggas bent over to tie their shoe or something. You know, like, I don't understand. It's
just some weird shit I say online. It's just a question, bro.
Like, if a nigga was standing in front of me and bent over to tie his shoe and his ass was hanging out, I'm definitely gonna say, yeah, I'm saying something either way. Like, a female, like, okay, so if it's a woman, if it's an unattractive woman, I'm going to say something. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
If she's attractive, I'm just going to creep. And I'm not going to lie, I'm not going to hold you. Like, I ain't going to hold you. Like,
oh, my goodness. just I'm kind of not mad at that though. I can't be mad at that.
Like
Um,
I'm gonna be like, like if she like say she's 260, you know what I'm saying, just out of my doable range, and I'm like, hey sister, you know what I'm saying, like, hey sis, you know what I mean, no disrespect, but woo de woo, blah blah blah.
right,
Now,
right.
if she's, you know what I'm saying, like a buck 60, you know what I'm saying, and trim and fit, you know what I mean, and like, yeah, like I'm going to admire, you know what I'm saying, and I'm going to try to shoot my shot.
Okay.
Like I'm not gonna complain about the draw showing. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you on. I understand where you coming from with that. Like I get it, and you can say what you want, but most single dudes would be the same way. Right, wrong, or indifferent. It is what it is. All right, so if you could invite three people, living or dead, over for a party, who would they be?
For me,
Yes.
um, Rick James.
All right, who next?
James is number one. No, Rick James is number one for me.
All right,
Rick James. Um, I'll probably say for a party.
right.
Rick James, Bob Marley,
Mm.
and I probably want to say um, that would be tough. Um, Prince.
Man, that would be the kinkiest party in the history of mankind, bruh. I'm just gonna be honest with you. That would be some off the wall shit right there.
Shit would be fucking awesome.
Oh my god, I'm not mad at it though. Let me see. Carmen say Prince, E40, and Marvin Gaye. That would be an awkward situation right there. I don't know. Somehow it just don't. Oh, I don't know. Um,
Like you need a nigga like Rick James at a party, bro. Like you
actually,
gotta have
actually, you know who I'm going? I'm going with, bruh. I'm going. Uncle Luke is first and foremost, bruh. Like Luther Campbell, until that man dies, it will be invited to the cookout, whether he show up or not. Like cause he's gonna make it lit. Um,
Prince got more bitches than Luke, bro.
oh boy, I don't know. That's not true.
That's debatable, bro.
That's not even debatable, bro. Like
Yo,
like like
wildin'.
like Prince has dated probably more women than him. But as far as the women that one would bring to the party, oh, bruh, like you cannot deny the legacy of Uncle Luke as throwing parties, bruh. You just cannot. You can't. But I got Uncle Luke. I got actually I'm probably going to invite Diddy. Like in throwing parties, like I've never been to a Diddy party, but everybody always say how lit Diddy parties are. I want my party to be lit. You know, with Diddy and Uncle Luke, I can invite anybody else and be good. Prince had all the best.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Like it's gonna be bad. Man, like see, this is a worker. It's gonna be bad bitches with their titties out partying. You know what I'm saying? At my party, smoking weed.
No, bruh.
Like,
Like
like,
you're
like.
probably going to go to prison after your party, bruh. You got
No, I'm not.
Rick James, who went to prison for a party where he was having so much fun that he tied a woman up for days and burned her,
That see, that's
allegedly.
what that was done. That was during the crack era. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? Like, chill out. You know what I'm saying? Like, none of that's going on in none of my parties.
I'm just saying.
You know what I'm saying? It's no crack activity taking place in my party. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the most, you know what I'm saying? Like, we kicking bitches out who getting caught doing coke. You know what I'm saying? Like, they gotta go. You feel me? So, like, nah, ain't none of that going on. Like, it's gonna be bad bitches with their titties out, smoking weed. partying, enjoying, vibing out. It's gonna be a vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like your party is just gonna be like it's all gonna be sex oriented. You know what I'm saying? Our party is gonna be vibe oriented.
Uh,
So it's gonna be a different.
I,
Like
I,
our
I,
vibe
uh,
is gonna be greater than that.
uh, and did he watch your back literally?
Exactly.
Yeah, you got a point there. I didn't even think about that, to be quite honest. But as far as throwing parties, like from all accounts, I'm just saying, the man throws a great party.
Yo, niggas don't
I'm
even
just saying.
like. All right, Diddy parties be like. What you think a Rick James party gonna be like?
A Rick James, that I don't want to find out, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Like if Rick James, it would, was like, hey, you want to come to this gig? Nah, bro. I'm going home. No, nigga. Like some niggas is too
This nigga's lying.
too. I'm not, bro. Some people too lit. Rick James was
This
too.
nigga's lying.
No.
Like I'm going to a Rick James party, bro. Like if Rick James pulled up on me and was like, "Yo, my nigga, yo, whoop de whoop, blah blah blah, I got this party popping at such and such
You going?
on Sunday,"
You going?
I'm there.
You
Nigga.
there? I don't know. I'm not really going to see
I'm there.
I'm not going. I'm not. No, bro. I'm guess because I'm old now. I guess like if I was 25, probably. Yep, I'd have been there.
I'm there.
Like how you?
Like, it's a Rick
Yeah,
James party.
yeah.
Like
Not today though. No, no. Like I literally wouldn't do anything at any party. Just sit there and watch. I do a couple of old school moves and have me some drinks.
I'm like Bill. I'm with all things.
Yeah.
I'm like Bill. You know what I'm saying? Like yo.
Oh,
shout out to Bill
oh, no, yo, shout out to your man Tay Rock. And Joe Cool, I'm not even gonna front, bruh. Magic Johnson is probably the last person I'm trying to be at a party with. I'm just saying. Like we not sure at what point the situation occurred with him. I'm not trying to risk that. Does that move in the future? Like if I'm like I want a Magic Johnson from Michigan State, like I don't know. I'm not taking the risk with that, bro.
I'll party with Magic Johnson when his son gets a trial for the Lakers.
I'm not even.
Fat.
Hey, he won't. Hey, not at my party. He ain't looking for no talent. Just orchestrate the party. And that's what I got Luke for. You bring the talent. And I get somebody else. I still haven't said who the third person was gonna be. I'm not sure.
Yo, your party's not better than. So.
I haven't said my third one though.
All right, you said Luke, Diddy.
Right. I ain't said my third one though. Tupac is actually a good choice though. She said she agreed with Pac and Rick James. No Diddy though. Like I could see like if Tupac rolled up on me, like let's go to a party, bruh, I'm there. Like under any circumstances, like you now I'm there. But yeah, cause I'm thinking of trying to who else would nope, yep, Pac would be that'd be a dope choice. Just cause I get to build with Pac too. That'd be one of them parties where I just threw the party just to kind of hang out with Tupac and shit. I can bring that nigga back. That'd be pretty dope.
You didn't say all that. You didn't specify all of that.
I'm just saying. It's a clause.
When it's your party, nigga. Like, nah, fuck out of here.
Why not? It's my party. I'm not supposed to be.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah,
You
come on,
say
man.
all that from the beginning. You ain't set no rules, man. Nah, fuck that.
All right. Here goes another one. If you bumped into somebody's car and nobody saw, what do you do?
If I'm driving and I bumped and hit somebody's car and no one's around, what do I do?
You keep it going. You keep moving.
Did I damage the car?
Yeah, let's say you did. Let's say you put a small dent in their door, but it's visible from your from the driver's side. You can see it like going by. What do you
I'll
do?
leave my information. I'll leave my information.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
because that has happened to me, man, and I feel like I owe, no, I don't owe
Nah,
you,
I
but
listen. I've been the nigga put the dent in the door and dipped off. You know what I'm saying? Like I've done both, but I will leave my information.
this,
You know what I'm saying? Like I've been on both ends of that shit. So like, but
this
if
nigga,
that happened to me right now, I'm leaving my information.
this nigga Rome actually got a heart, man. He's sensitive, man. What the hell, man? I did not expect that one. Let's see who else we talking about. Oh, this chick Felicity Huffman got 14 days, bruh. You know what I'm talking
Yo,
about? The white chick that paid all that money for a kid to get into college.
yo, you can't. There's nothing that you could trade in this world for whiteness, bro. Like I'm just convinced. Like whiteness is the American black card.
That's some real
Whiteness
shit
is
right there.
that's some real shit.
Yeah.
Like it's not there's like whiteness is like whiteness is priceless. Like you can't put a price on it.
Mm.
Did you see the 20-year-old girl who buried her newborn child in her backyard
Yeah,
and
and
she,
walked.
and she beat and walked? Right.
That's some real shit right there, bro. That is,
Whiteness is
yeah,
priceless. Whiteness is priceless in America, bro. And that's why they fighting so hard for this shit. That's why they going so hard for this shit. But
yeah,
I mean, it's not. You can't avoid the inevitable. Like it's it is what it is,
yeah.
man.
You know, every species has their, their ending.
Like yo, the world, like the earth is cleansing itself.
Yeah, it is.
However, the earth is literally cleansing itself. You know what I'm saying? Like it. This ain't my words. These is the words of scholars and historians. Like the the white race was considered a cancer to humanity. You know what I'm saying? It was considered a cancer to humanity because it was a whole other side of man that domesticated on another side of the world. No one had to deal with this shit. Like everywhere you came death. You know what I mean? Came death and plague. Like it ain't my words. It's not racist. It's facts. You know what I'm saying? It's history. Like you do your history. Like these ain't. It's not me saying I hate any type of people because I don't hate anybody. But bro, like it is what it is. Like yo, the sun don't love you. You know what I'm saying? And like the earth is cleaning itself. Like global warming is another phase of the earth. It's like the ice age was.
Yeah, but we doing that shit, bro.
But yeah, we are doing it. Like yeah, we're definitely
Yeah,
adding to it. We're definitely adding to it.
yeah,
There's no question about that.
yeah.
You know what I mean? But at the same time, the earth is cleansing itself. Like we're definitely enhancing some of the effects.
Mm-hmm. And,
But at the
and,
same
and we
time,
really don't give a shit. Like, let's be honest, we don't give a shit, bro.
yeah, we don't give a shit.
You
You
know,
know, man, it's gonna.
I littered yesterday. I'm not even gonna front. Literally, nigga, out the window. Not one fuck given.
Nah,
You don't think about that shit, man.
I do think about that. I'm not an ass. I'm not that big of an
I
ass.
am, bro. Apparently I am a bigger asshole than I thought I was. You know. Yeah. All the college mayos that rape women and walk scot free. You know, it's a point behind all that. You know, that's it's not just allowing them to do it. It's giving that visual that they can do it and get away with it, so you don't even bother to say anything.
Yeah, like it's fucked up. Like it's
Yeah.
definitely fucked up. You know what I mean? And the thing about the shit is like the ill part about it is it's like it's so blatant.
It
It's
is.
so in your face.
It is.
You know, it's so blatant and it's so in your face. Like it's no question about what it is. You know what it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the acceptance. It's the acceptance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's the acceptance of it.
Fuck
And
'em.
that yeah, right.
Yeah. And shout out to my cousin, man. And checking this out on Facebook. That's pretty dope. And congratulations. I don't know if that's cool to say, but congratulations. Well, you know how people don't be wanting people to know, so. But congratulations. I just said it already, so fuck it. Um, so that's pretty dope. My bad, man. I didn't mean to
Nah, it's
interrupt
just
your feng shui.
nah, it's just fucked up, yo. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like everybody sees what it is, but like, and this is what like it's a line being drawn in society. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's a line being drawn in society. So regardless of what class you are, it's a line being drawn, and you got a choice
I mean, but like
depending
if you're
on.
gonna be real about it, like it's not being drawn that this country was founded based upon that line. Like,
Absolutely, but the line was camouflaged. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
During certain seasons,
yeah,
the line was camouflaged.
yeah, yeah,
You feel me?
yeah. That's true. I'll give you that. That's true. You know. Do y'all foresee a radical black new age Black Panther happening anytime soon? No. Nor do I think that from a tactical standpoint, the visibility of a group full of black people like that would be targeted easily. We've seen that. I do think that we have technology now that allows us to be more. I'm trying to think of the right word. You know, but it gives us more flexibility, and you know, and you can kind of take that, you know, as you will. But it does give us more flexibility and anonymity, which I think is what's needed at this point. You know, because I love what the Panthers did, I really do. But they were in a different time frame, a different space. They had different tools. They used the tools that they had to the optimal abilities. At the height of the struggle.
Indeed. No, indeed, that's true.
But today I think with so many cameras, so much technology, drones everywhere, like you just really just putting big. Now they watching everything you do. Like what's the brother name that we had on the show? The first guy arrested to be in black identity extremists. Uh,
What was my man's name?
yeah, I would have to look through the show.
Rakim Balugum,
Yeah, Balagoon.
Balagoon, yeah, Balagoon, right.
Right. And like they literally woke this man up at like 3 o'clock in the morning and arrested him for a Facebook post. But when you peel back the onion, they had been watching that man for a minute. So I think that in some scenarios, parts of what the Panthers did will always be relevant among any society that wants to unite. But I think that other aspects would be dope, just enhanced by what we have technology wise. You know,
Right.
I do think it's some civil unrest, but I don't think that that's gonna be on our part. To be quite honest, like white people are really angry with white people. I have not seen this in my lifetime. Like it's some white people that literally like this Trump shit has literally like disrupted white families across this country.
Yo, it should. It should. It's fucked up.
It is.
It's fucked up.
It,
Like, yeah,
it,
it's fucked
it,
up, bro. Like, it
it
should.
is. I'm not gonna lie about that. But make no mistake about it. Like white people it's some, like they tripping over this shit. I had not anticipated that one. So I don't know if it'll necessarily be. It may be
No,
where
the
we had to
thing
pick a
is,
side.
yo, the thing is this. Like, with generations mixing.
Mm-hmm.
Our generation, well,
Mm-hmm.
my generation of white people, for the most part, uh, have black friends, have been influenced by black culture somewhat. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but that's no
Like
different. They always have been. But it was.
they always
But you know what?
have been.
I will say one thing. It used to be just music, and that was it.
Nah, it's more than that. It's more than that now. You know what I'm saying? So like now, now it's different.
Mm-hmm.
Now you got mixed grandkids. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
From that generation who had the racist parent and a racist grandparent, they kid ended up having a mixed grandkid. They end up having a mixed grandkid, and then it's in your face for the rest of your life. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like them niggas is dying off, and they offspring
Mm-hmm.
is infatuated and influenced by black culture. If not bringing home a black boyfriend from college, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Got a black boyfriend in high school. Like that's what's happening. Like it's dying off. Niggas is dying off slowly but surely, and like it's gonna be like everybody's gonna be brown. Not everybody, but what was it about 2050? By
So
2050,
let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, bro. Let's say it's just people of Latin descent that identify as Latino and black folks, people that identify as black folks, left in this country. What do you think happens?
so with Latins and blacks,
Yep. What do you think happens, bro?
I think the nation will be way more unified. I think it'll still be some separation. Some at the end of the day,
Yeah, your phone breaking up, bro. I'm curious to know what people think about that one, though.
how, how about now?
Yeah, you good now.
Yeah, I think socially to be more unified. Like granted, you got some Spanish, you got some Spanish who can be racist. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like the real ones who give it up also understand that they came from Africans as well. You know what I'm saying? So like the real ones that give it up. You know what I mean? You know, you got some that's still on that bullshit, but
I think it would depend on. The question was survival. Let's say there were no more white people in this country, and it was just people that identify as Latino and people that identify as black folks. What do you think happens? Do we live like peacefully ever after? You know, do black folks say, hey, you know what, we want a bigger piece of the pie and try to go after the Latino population, or does the Latino population say we want the whole country, get out? You know, I'm curious.
nah,
What do you? Hey man, I think it may be geographic specific too. You know,
nah, that I don't see. I couldn't see that.
I think
Like
I think it.
it's just gonna be a black and brown country. It's just gonna be a black and brown country. Like bottom line.
That would that you know what like that would be a question that I'd like to pose to the quote unquote, you know, the intellectual experts, so to speak, you know. And is this Sean right here? Hold on, it might just be. What's good, bruh? What's going on, bruh?
Yo,
What's good, bruh?
D-Man on.
Oh, you good? You good? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, let's go, bruh. Like, what else we got? What else we got in the chamber, man? Oh, we need to revisit this Popeyes, bruh. We need to revisit
Oh,
the Popeyes.
oh man, them dudes slapped.
I I am bringing the loaf of bread to your local Popeyes, and I'm selling them bitches. Matter of fact, we about to have a special on it, 2 for 1. I don't care. You call me what you want, bro. The profit margin on that is just too easy right now. If I can go there with 10 loaves of bread, I'm coming home with like $250.
I don't know. I don't know. The bread ain't enough. You gotta have a jar of Vlasic pickles. You know what I'm saying?
I
A
mean,
little bit of horseradish.
no,
You
they,
gotta have
they they they
horseradish.
should be supplying the all the other shit. They say all you got to bring is bread. That's all I'm selling, bro.
Oh, word.
You know, somebody else gonna have to sell you the condiments. I got bread. I'm marketed. You know, I'm cornering the market on bread. You know, it sounds silly as hell. It really does. Like you really gonna go up to a goddamn restaurant with food in your hand to help prepare your own meal. That's so
I
damn
don't
dumb,
know,
bro.
bro. Like I seen a nigga jump through a drive-through window. So, like if a nigga go to that extent, I'm pretty sure that nigga gonna bring like 3 loaves of bread.
You might be right.
Facts, yo.
Yeah, I have seen fights. I just see. Hey, this Sean bruh. Sean, you on the bus?
What's up? Nah, man.
That nigga rolling around
Oh,
like he on the bus, man. You good now though? How much for the sandwich without the bun? Hey,
the sandwich without the bun.
hey, y'all nuts for that one though. But hey, you know what? I'm gonna go make that money, man. I'm gonna go make that money. Y'all, hey, okay, nah. This one, wrong. Come on, man. Like when I looked at the Browns, bro, like this not even a comparison. Like we got James Brown. Are we talking about where they at in this picture? Do you pick Bobby Brown, Chris Brown, Antonio Brown? Come on now, like especially not right now. This nigga she got to go, and
You
James
gotta pick
Brown.
one. You gotta pick one. You gotta make your argument. Why?
I'm making it up.
It's gotta be James Brown.
I'm about to hang up on these niggas. Is that bad?
You realize we can hear you.
Come on, man. Don't be like that.
This
You
nigga.
hear me?
Yes, nigga, we hear you.
Don't be like that. But don't. Oh,
This nigga like
all right.
Okay, well let me ask you then. So she tuned in, and you trying to get her opinion. Why are we that bad? What you want to talk about? What's on your mind? You know, why do women do that? Let me ask you that. Like why wouldn't a woman say, hey, you know what? Let me give them a good topic to talk about to expand their intelligence. I'm just asking. Talk to us. What's life like? How you doing?
No, I'm not on FaceTime.
Huh?
Talk.
Hey, I tried, bro. My bad. That's so facts right there, Joe Cool. James Brown has got to win hands down, bro. You know, like
I don't know.
yeah, like
I don't know.
yeah, James Brown wins hand down, bruh. Like that's that. Like I don't even know if that's really an argument about that one, right? Like you can't pick Antonio Brown right now, especially like, and I'm not gonna get into whether I think it happened or not because I really don't. But I have daughters also. Like I would hate for something to happen to them, and nobody believed them. So you know, I don't want to get off into that. Chris Brown kind of the same.
Touchy situation.
Yeah, same thing as Antonio Brown. You know, Bobby Brown compared to James Brown, bro. Come on, it's not even. Like, James Brown is like one of the greatest artists ever to grace a stage. You know, despite this fucked up picture they got of him. You know, like he had demons too.
Now listen. Now hear me out, right? Hear me out. Ever where you go, right? Like each of these niggas, like I've been saying this shit for years on the show, bro. It's something about niggas that's extra coordinated. All four of these niggas have extraordinary hand, eye, and foot coordination, right?
Okay.
You follow me?
Yeah.
Each one of these niggas got four different cases combined with all four of them combined with beating on bitches. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's something about extra. It's something about extra coordinated niggas and their reaction time and like just whatever they got going on in life and women that just don't go well. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like you gotta pick the greatest Brown out of the four. Is Chris Brown, James Brown, Bobby Brown, and Antonio Brown, right?
All right.
All right, follow me. I'm probably gonna go.
I'm about to lose my mind.
I'm probably gonna go Bobby Brown, and this is why I'm gonna ride with Bobby. Right? Bobby was in New Edition. Bobby was that nigga in New Edition. You know what I'm saying? But they tried to play him, so he left and went solo on his own, and was that nigga. And not only was Bobby that nigga at his height, he also married the baddest bitch who was out at the time too. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, then them niggas was legendary crackheads. You know what I'm saying? So them niggas was legendary in a whole nother aspect of life. You know what I'm saying?
Bruh,
These niggas,
stop.
nah, hold on,
Like, hey,
hold on.
if you gonna go there though, like you cannot fuck with legendary fucking up like James Brown fucked up. Like them niggas, hey, they was just legendary take ugly pick smokers. James Brown was in the pickup truck with a 12 gauge nigga running from the po smoking. You can't fuck with that, bruh. Like,
Man,
even in fucking up, he top tier.
Like, listen, niggas ain't got songs saying I got that James Brown. Niggas ain't got songs saying I got that Whitney and Bobby. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I mean.
Right, but that's actually a perfect analogy because most of these niggas be lying. When it come down to it, James Brown was about that life, bruh. And Bobby and Whitney was about looking like they had that life. When it came down to it, that nigga James Brown was out there in them streets, strapped up like, let's go. You know, that was not, I'm just saying, bro. Like, even in fucking up, man, you can't compare them. And you cannot possibly compare their careers. You just can't, bro. Like, that's that James Brown.
Whitney Houston and Bobby Brown combined beat James Brown, bro.
Not as far as impact on black folks, bro. No, they don't.
Not as far as that. But are you talking about just music sold? Yeah. It's up there.
Yeah, I mean, like if you just talking about bottom line sales, yeah, and that, and that's pretty much Whitney Houston. Like he got Bobby Brown. Whitney Houston ain't on the picture. You know, I'm not sure if that's her piece of weave right there. It's possible, but we don't know that to be a fact. So from this picture, it's just Bobby Brown. And there's no way in hell in any spectrum, any category you want to choose. You know, like you go over James Brown catalog of women in his life. James Brown was getting on some baddies. You know, so he even had that covered in his day too. You know, musically, what? Come on, bro. I mean, it's not even close.
He has.
It's not.
He has special moves and can barely talk. You know what I'm saying? Like.
You out of line, bro.
That's what I thought.
You out of line, bro.
Listen, man. No, I'm not. I keep telling you, if a nigga got like 3 or 4 go-to moves that captivate niggas, it's a rap.
I'm saying you so out of pocket, bro. Hey, Joe Cool say James set the standard for running from the cops. O.J. Simpson would follow 6 to 7 years later. Like, yeah, man. James Brown was about that life, bro. You can't even go there with that argument. It don't even make no sense, bro. He
This
it's
nigga had a perm.
he did.
Like, I'm not listening to no nigga who had a perm.
He did. He did. But at the time, bro, like Bobby Brown had a Gumby haircut, bro.
That
He
shit was innovative,
he
bro.
he,
Chill
he
out.
literally
Like, yo,
went to the
watch
barber
your mouth,
shop
yo.
and said, "I want the top of my head to look exactly like Gumby." I
That,
remember, bruh.
that was innovative. I remember too.
Hey, well, you know what? James Brown was
That
innovative.
was innovative.
You know, yeah, right. JB is the GOAT. Into that category. We moving on, man. All right. Where Sean had to go because he had business to take care of. Uh, Joe Biden. Are you voting for him, bruh? I need to know.
Nah, I'm not. I won't go
I am not voting for Joe Biden, bruh. I do not see he to me is the Democrats are basically saying this is our Trump. That man on the right, I forget his name. I think it's Luis Castro.
Juan Castro.
Juan Castro
Yeah.
has every right to question his memory. Why on earth is someone who has made so many, and they keep calling them gaffes? He forgets shit consistently in public. We should demand to know if he is mentally capable of doing the job, and they giving him a pass. That is
Right.
yeah, that to me that is just, it's making me as just a regular ass Joe, black guy in Cleveland, say I will never vote for Joe Biden. Period. It makes absolutely no sense to me. They want a nice guy that, the blah blah blah. Like, no. Like, there's certain things that we are all ageist about. You don't want a 5-year-old driving your car, do you? Oh, you being ageist. I don't want an 80-year-old driving my shit either. I'm sorry, I just don't. I,
you said
I,
you said ageist.
yes, that's a thing, bruh.
Oh wow.
Yes, it's a thing.
Oh,
Oh, and what was that shit you said yesterday, man? Totally off topic. What was that shit you said yesterday? What did you? Oh, hold on. I gotta.
so Fergie.
When you said niggas was frolicking. Or anybody ever, just tell me, have you ever heard any brother say somebody was frolicking before? I'm sorry, I had. I actually thought about that shit and started cracking up earlier today. Like what the hell is frolicking, bro? Like, who says that? Yeah, Joe Biden is a racist. Yeah, like I'm not gonna lie, like that nigga. The way I say it is like Joe Biden and Donald Trump are like a white person's two drunk racist uncles. You got the politically correct, but I agree with them niggers over there, uncle.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they got the same ideology. Their approach to it is different. And I just think for those two particular individuals, I'm not saying everybody don't come out. I don't need stop. But Joe Biden and Donald Trump is the same guy to me, just with a different approach. And mentally, both of them are on some other planet. Like, I'm sorry, if you watch any of the debates, Joe Biden looks like an old guy up there just smiling. They literally got this nigga propped up there, like, smile and get us some votes. And people going for it because he's good old Joe. I'm not, bruh. That's my rant on Joe Biden, man. I'm not voting for you, bruh. So, yeah, I'll run till that. Anyway, what we got next? Oh, yeah, see, we supposed to talk about snitching, too. But we might have to put that one on hold. Oh, and did I go into the Lord Jamar rant?
Nah.
You know what though, and Joe Cool, I don't know about that, bruh. I just don't know. At this point, it might be time for us to just let things take its course in this country. I'm just gonna be honest. You know, Biden looks like Skip Bayless' uncle. That's
Hot Bayless.
yeah. Oh, wait a minute, Shaun, you there?
Oh yeah, I'm back.
All right, all right.
I'm out the whip. You know,
I'm,
I had to flee the scene. You know?
hey, my bad, bruh.
Nah, you good, man. You doing good.
Hey, she gave me the 36 chambers of death look. Like, what?
She said, "Am I being recorded?" I said, "No. I'm just book or something, or something."
I don't know, bro. And shout out, somebody actually on the planet agrees with me for once. You know, shout out Soul Bible Life. And so, yo, what you want to say about snitching, bro?
Oh, snitching?
Yes.
Oh, no, I was just thinking about this the other day. You know what I'm saying? Like, like you're not supposed to snitch. You snitch on the op, you snitch on anybody. You know what I'm saying? You snitch. But the mafia, you know what I'm saying? The mafia, they would do their dirt, kill people, do all kind of stuff, and had no problem snitching on anybody who wasn't one of them. You know what I'm saying? And they would still be respected by the wise guys and all of that because they, I guess they had their code or whatever. You know what I mean? But we can't do that over here and just still rock with each other. Not saying I'm trying to say, promote snitching or something on people, but it's funny how you know what I'm saying? They get to do that, and then we'll sit there and we'll take their names like, yo, I'm Gotti, I'm Gambino, Shaun, or Gambino Shy, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. It just seemed funny to me. What's your thought on that?
I mean, you know what? Like niggas snitch on niggas every day, bro. and go to jail for a couple of months and come home and still live their life. Like allegedly the dude that killed Nipsey was a known allegedly snitch and was still walking around, still repping the set, allegedly. Like, so
you know what? Yeah, but you know what? You say it like that, yeah. Like them dudes, they would handle. If they did get snitched on, they would handle it though. I got to give them that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can snitch on anybody else in the world, but don't snitch on us, or you would get handled.
right, like that was not even a question about it. Like, you wasn't about to snitch on somebody else in the mob and then go back to Brooklyn like nothing happened or wherever you was from. They would murder you, bruh. Like, if they found you in California, they're gonna murder you, and you know that.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, like, it's a reason that First 48 is a popular show. They get in that box and it's totally different. And people can say what they want to say, but it's a lot of cats out there that just should not be doing dirt, period. Because when you get caught, already what you are willing to accept. And it's a lot of y'all that ain't willing to accept the max. So stop doing dumb shit.
How Mike Epps said, like, nigga, you told for an ultimate feast, nigga. Look. Mike Epps said, pass the butter sauce.
Hey, like let's like, people talk about it all the time. Like, nigga, this is no snitching rule. Like, are you kidding me? Where, bruh? Where they enforcing this? Like, very rarely do you hear about somebody that snitched and something happened to them. No, usually they go about their lives, and the nigga they snitched on, people forget about.
Yo, 6ix9ine just testified.
Like that nigga should. That's not snitching to me.
That's ratting,
That
bro.
is not. There,
That's ratting,
you
bro.
cannot expect honor from me after you have A, robbed me of millions of dollars, B, tried to murder me, C, knocked off my baby mom. No, bruh, you get nothing from me.
That's ratting,
Well,
bro.
I'll be the biggest rat on the planet then, bruh. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. You know, I don't understand why people don't. You know, like
Okay, stealing my money, I'm gonna come kill you because I'm on the street time. If you touching my lady, I'm gonna come kill you. I'm on street time. You know what I'm saying? He rather talk.
look,
He ain't on street.
they knew that dude
So
was a cornball when they met that dude, and they tried to murder that dude, and they put
yeah, that's on that.
they chose to put him in a certain position, and they did shit knowingly. And if he told on them as a result of them trying to kill him, let me repeat that: trying to kill him. I'm not even a fan of the dude. But I'm not gonna sit up here and try to lie to y'all and say I'm gonna have some type of damn code against some niggas that tried to murder me. No, bruh. Once you tried to kill me and the sad, and you stole not just a couple of racks, like millions, bruh.
I gotta go back and get it.
Yeah. Where? What time do I need to be there, bruh? Yes. Yes. What? Yes. At that point, yeah, call me whatever you want to call me, but I bet you'll call me free before them niggas.
But you signed up for it though. You signed up for it.
Yeah, well, I just ripped up the contract, nigga, when you tried to kill me. We
Nah,
ain't
yeah,
married.
that's
We
ratting.
ain't
That's
married
ratting.
yet.
That's
Well,
ratting.
I mean,
Okay.
when Jobs putting it that way, they got to take half of that too, because they knew dude was a sucker. You know what I'm saying? They ain't even put him through no type of, you know what I mean? You gotta do something. You gotta get some food or do something. Show me what you about it. You know what I mean? I don't think he went through none of that. He got grandfathered in, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you
He
can't.
probably
Yeah, I mean,
he
yeah,
probably didn't get his ass beat for 31. You know what I mean? He probably didn't even go through it. I mean,
true.
He
yeah,
did.
they asked for
They
that. You know what
they
I'm
they
saying?
put that man in a position.
He wasn't battle tested.
Well, it they was just trying to make money, bruh. And which they
Yeah.
did, and completely abused the situation in some unfathomable ways. They created a monster and had fun doing this shit.
Yeah, they created Frankenstein's monster, and he came back and snapped their necks.
Yeah,
No,
yeah. They
that's how,
like what I mean, like how do you, if you know somebody is from day one, dude comes in and you are a weak individual. It's not even a question. It's everybody's opinion. And for some reason, y'all let this dude look like he y'all leader. What sense does that make? Unless you want that to be.
nah. That was him trying to be slick. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, they come with the Rico and all that. You know, they want to hit the leader with the most time. So he said that. He was like, you know, well, he's the leader.
Yeah,
That
but
ain't changed nothing, though. That
it,
ain't
right,
changed nothing.
didn't change nothing, you know. But you said that, you know, y'all have to take some type of accountability for the situation y'all in too. And I'm just one of those people, like if me and you sitting at the crib and we say, you know what, we about to go knock off this liquor store.
Yo,
We agreed to do some shit. I get pinched. I'm not saying a word. I
did
made
you
a decision. I knew what the repercussions could be, and I opted to try to go rob some shit. Now, if I take you to the store and you go in there and rob somebody, and I had no clue that you even had a gun on you, and you come back and get in my car, well, A, I got nothing to tell because I had no clue you was going to do no goofy shit like that. But you have absolutely no expectation from me not to tell them your name is Richard Sherlock. You made a decision on my entire life without my consent. You have completely rendered our friendship agreement null and void at that point. Like you are a stranger to me, and I'm gonna treat you as such.
Yo, did like when that's that time when homeboy just said that 6ix9ine was the leader? If you like look at it, he was they was talking to him. He was talking about Rico. He was talking about the Rico shit. And then as he was talking about it, I think he realized like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? That's why he was like, yo, yeah, that's why 6ix9ine the leader. And if you look at how 6ix9ine looked at him after he said that, like nigga, you just said all this Rico shit, now I'm the leader.
Yeah, I mean, but you gotta you that's one of those situations where I really don't feel bad for anybody involved. Like I will concede the fact that 6ix9ine was an absolute moron for getting in way over his head like that, and he was just he was clout chasing, simple and plain, you know. But they clearly also knew what they was getting into. You know what I'm saying? Like it just was just a unfortunate series of really horrible decisions by a whole bunch of people that wasted a completely good thing. You know, um, I yeah, like he is a grown man and he is responsible for his own actions. I'm just saying, like, there is a limit to what I will allow any event individual on this planet to do to me without if out of if nothing else out of revenge for what you have tried to do to me or have done to me already. Yes, nigga, you are getting the fullest extent of every piece of punishment I can somehow inflict on you. And for somebody that's an alleged cornball, this was the easiest way he could get back at them niggas. From a practical standpoint, what choice did the guy have? If he's such a cornball, he gonna be in the joint without no protection for ever, and he'll get murdered. I'm just saying, selfishly, like everybody say what they'll do. Like not too many people have been in that box. Not too many people had that detective come banging on your front door. That's just different. You find out what you built what you built up. You know what I'm saying? Like when you get in certain situations, and until you in those situations, you really don't know. Like it's some of these dudes on the street that's like got reputations. They the thorough cat, and they get locked up, and they like, you about to do 50. That dude is a different dude. You know, uh, maybe he should have. Maybe he should have been in the. Like I don't think. To me, I don't think it was about him wanting to be a full-fledged gang member, and this is just my opinion. I think it was more so about him wanting to appear.
Want to do his music?
Yeah,
Ah.
and he just wanted to get some stripes, I guess, in the public's eye to make money. And it's one thing to say you want power, but when you get a little bit of it, not everybody not built for that either. Like I mean, like if we gonna do that, like look at what's old boy Kodak Black, and I'm not sure why we talking about these cats, bro. I don't know, but
That's our future.
it's not. That's unfair. That's unfair to these kids nowadays, bro.
Out there, but like if you look at it as from uh, the meat, like what they throwing out there on the forefront,
Mm-hmm.
know, that's the future.
Well,
I
yeah.
mean, you gotta search for the Lecrae's and all that stuff. Not saying that, but what they're gonna throw at you, yeah, that's the future.
Uh, I mean, well, they said the same thing about Run DMC. They said the same thing about Snoop. They said the same
Yeah, look at
thing.
how many niggas wear track suits now. Look how many niggas smoking weed.
I'm just saying, it's gonna go full circle. Like my
Yeah.
mother and them wore bell bottoms for like
Mm-mm.
1 year in my high school. Bell bottoms was popular.
Yeah, the flare. What they call it, flare.
Yeah,
Well, that came back around kind of close to my, you know what I mean, my time again.
yeah. You know,
I'm,
so
I'm a little bit lower than you.
I mean, and if you think about it, when hip hop first started, man, like lyrically, predominantly, they were pretty simplistic.
Yeah. Even the rap just like, "Ooh, ooh, blah, ooh,
Yeah,
ooh, ha."
yeah. You know, like let's be honest. And I'm not in no way am I being disrespectful. I got complete honor and respect for the goats of the game. But, you know, like when you first start anything, it's gonna be rough around the edges. You know, but it's like everything else, like it's going full circle. Like I don't put so much you know, like, oh, these niggas so trash. Like some of them got really good ears as far as like beats. I will say
Oh,
that.
I'm not gonna say that the young dudes is trash. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I listen to the young dudes. You know what I mean?
You ain't got no
After
choice.
Yeah, I know what I'm saying. After I got, you know, like for a minute, it was like, oh, so they talk about it. Then you know what I'm saying. After a while, you can't stop that toe tapping and that head. You know what I'm saying, from stumping when you hear that thing banging. You know what I mean? Especially when you hear, you know, got them 808s banging in the trunk. Like, oh shoot, yo, what is that? Who that? Oh, such and such. I.
You know what?
You know what I'm saying?
I think we spoil, bruh, because I think that right around the '90s, our parents and actually probably our parents and then us enjoyed the same music at the same time, which rarely happened across the board. You know,
Yeah.
like our parents was listening to NWA and Snoop Dogg too.
Yo, my grandfather he was a hip hop hooray. He was loving that.
Right, you know, that's dope right there. You know, and I won't say this generation of rap is trash. Like if you look at the best selling artists are what at this point, you know, I'm not even counting Jay-Z, but J. Cole and Kendrick. You know,
Yeah.
like
They don't even have to put a single out. They could just drop.
right, they're not trash. Like they are the most mainstream rappers out. Them and Drake.
Yeah, on a especially on a conscious tip. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
them.
I mean Big Sean is not trash.
Nah.
You know, like I think like what's that blue? Was it Blueface or whatever? I can't remember dude's
Oh,
name. Oh,
yeah, you got it. I don't want to say it. You got it.
that's that. Oh man, that
Yeah, he said E40 back. I mean, E40 was
he's
that's his type of style. But Jesus Christ,
yeah
E40 can find them pockets off beat. But Jesus, I don't know what this guy doing.
yeah like
Him.
and I'll give you that. Like it's some younger ones that are trash. It's a cat out of Detroit though named Cash Kid. I think dude is pretty fire. He got. I think he kind of went too far with the "I'm from Detroit" sound because there's like a sound now in Detroit hip hop. Um,
Okay.
but there's like a couple of cats, like you know, younger cats that I might not recognize their name, but that I've heard spit that actually got some fire. You know, like Mozzie's last shit was pretty fire. And
I ain't,
I don't know if he considered in this generation though. Now that I think about it.
yeah, I ain't even gonna lie. I've been listening to the ignorant youngins. You know what I'm saying? I've been listening to the ignorant youngins lately.
So
'Cause,
who's dope then?
from the ignorant youngins.
Yeah.
See, I don't know. I gotta. It's hard too because you know when I think dope, I think Loaded Lux. So you
I
know what I
listened to
mean.
that new Loaded Deluxe, bro. That at least the one
Ain't
song,
nothing.
it was okay, bro. Like I was not.
Oh, Loaded Lux makes some good music. You gotta know what to look for it.
I mean, yeah, I've heard some heat from Loaded Lux, but not this last one. I was like, uh.
Yeah, I ain't listen. But
I mean, but
I mean, I've been.
Carmen, like, my bad, Sean, but she was talking about the younger ones won't last 10 to 20 years. You need longevity in the game. I mean, but how many MCs last 10 or 20 years though? Like, you talking about the 1% of MCs last 20 years, if that.
Yeah, yeah. Hip hop is a short-lived thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The, the reigns don't. You know what I mean? They be trying to put you out the pasture. Like Jay-Z is right now is making new lane. You know what I mean? For the older G's.
I mean, and what you're finding is, like, older people that have grown up on hip hop still love hip hop and they want new hip hop, so they are a part of
Yeah.
the consumer market now. They got bread now too. Like, this nigga's 50 years old on YouTube looking for some new shit.
Yeah. Yo. Yeah. Like I forgot what made me. It's because I was with the kids. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like my cousin, I was with his kids and all that, and then just the past few months, just sitting around, like they listening to this stuff, and I start tapping my feet, and I'm like, you know what? It's their time now. You know what I mean? It's their time. They're young. They about to lift up these new rappers, and all I could do is just try to point out, hey, you should maybe listen for some of this too. It's important, the words, what they're saying. But yeah, I hear you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying to like overbear on them with yo, you know what? They ain't doing this and that. I just be like, yo, da, 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 da. You know what I mean? Just try to slowly,
Mm-hmm.
bend them. But yeah, they got me listening to shit like Pop Smoke, Lil Durk. You know what I mean? I like that little Durk sign to the streets. I like that joint.
I don't think I
What else
heard
I
that
got?
one. I had to check it
What
out.
else?
And yeah, they make money, and by the time they're 30, they are broke. You can say the same thing from rappers from the 80s. You can say the same thing from rappers like, listen to the story that Snoop told, where he was like, um, he was flat broke and he was beefing with Suge, and he had no bread, no prospects, and Mac 10 was gonna pay him $1 million cash, and he was like, that's the first nigga I knew with $1 million cash. First off, but that was gonna be his first $1 million to make a diss song about Suge, but he was broke, and he wasn't even close to 30. Like, it's a lot of cats that Hammer was rich as hell, went broke. Like, like, I think it's we holding this generation to unfair standards that we don't hold our particular generation to. And when you look back, like, we speculating on this generation, but we got facts about our shit. And we like to look back with rose colored glasses and shit. Like, niggas wasn't wearing tight pants back in the 60s and 70s and 80s. Niggas was. Like, niggas wasn't wearing goofy shit, and like a whole generation of people literally put Jerry curls in their hair.
It's also, a lot of times we forget that it's layers. There's multi layers to everything. You know what I'm saying? Like in the beginning, hip hop came from the streets, and then they look to the streets. You know what I'm saying? They tell the stories of the streets. The rapper wanted to be like that. The street star he saw coming up. You know what I'm saying? Then now it's a shift where what I mean. People want to be like it's weird. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah,
Weird.
it is. But it's got to change. We may not like it, and yeah, like I like No Limit too, like music back in the day. Yes, it was just like, it did not time, but most music
In
doesn't.
the age well, yeah.
you know yes, the new generation has a lot more opportunities than old school, but so does the consumer. Like, we'll spend 10 minutes complaining about this generation of hip hop when we could have spent that 10 minutes googling some new shit, cuz there's some cats out there that are making videos in a backyard that are dope.
Yo, I'm gonna ask you this.
And
Uh, Go ahead.
no, my bad, go ahead.
I was gonna say, what hip hop artist do you think makes timeless music?
Outcast.
Mm. You
Uh,
name another one?
oh yeah, try it.
Another one
Uh, like career wise,
that ain't a group.
that ain't a
That
group.
right there, that's two.
Okay.
That's two. That's two. That's two. That's two. You know what I mean? That's two people working together. Two thoughts, more creativeness. Can you name one act
Shit, Rakim made some timeless shit. Uh,
that you could put on right now? And you know what I'm saying? The kid, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter who they are. They be like, okay, what's that?
yeah, I put on Paid in Full, bro, and
Yeah,
the kids is like, oh
yeah,
wow,
yeah,
like that's
yeah,
that's
yeah, yeah.
fire. You know, actually, like that whole joint and like kids, if they like hip hop, they be feeling it. Um, I'm trying to think who. I mean, like Pac, of course, but he had, but he was a solo MC, so yeah, you know. Wow, I would even say Snoop, like because of Doggy Style, like that was just so fucking epically classic to me. Um, Nas, you know, and I ain't always been the biggest Jay Z fan. I'll say it all the time, but I'd have to pick Jigga too.
Yeah, you got a couple. You got some joints.
Yeah, I mean, he's got some classic shit. Um, shit. I know one thing. I know who I wouldn't pick.
Who that?
It is this nigga right here, Lord
Don't say Cameron.
Lord Jamar.
Don't you dare say Cameron.
No, I would not pick him either though. Like,
Ah, come on.
no, I would not pick. Hey, and I asked the question earlier: who's a better MC, Rod Digger or Lord Jamar? Tell me
Oh,
that.
whoa.
Right, right.
You got jokes.
I,
You got
who's a
jokes.
no? I am dead ass. Who's
Who?
a
Who? I would say Lord Jamal.
really? Oh
I
my
I think I
god.
think he rocks a crowd better than Rod Digger.
Oh.
MC is about
Oh
what you
my
do on
god.
that stage.
So you
It's
go.
about what
So you
you're doing
go.
on that
You're
stage.
not going.
You said
Damn the
MC.
bars.
You didn't say rapper. You
Oh.
didn't say rapper. Let's get into technically what you said. You
Oh
said
my.
better MC.
Oh.
He's who's
Stop.
checking the mic, getting up there, getting them to move. I think he would do a better job. You know what I'm saying? Like he would control the crowd a little better, get them moving.
I take that back. I think that her getting up on the stage and spitting is enough. Like she is that
Mm.
dope. She is so much better at rapping than he is. It's like that that's the crazy part of him not having any respect for female MCs. It's like it's she's not the only
Yeah,
female
what do you have?
MC.
What do you got against Lord Jamar? Is it because he said what he said about
It
Eminem?
might be. I might feel some type of
Oh,
way, bro.
okay,
I
okay,
don't
okay.
know. But I felt obligated. Like I might have to do a Lord Jamar special or some shit. I felt obligated
Oh,
to bring this
somebody
nigga
have to
up
reach
again.
out.
Yeah, like do something, bro. Like I'm upset, man. Like, and I feel like I should be the one or one of the ones to say, nah, bro, you can't shit on FemCs like that, bro. Like it's been some great women to bless the mic.
Well, he shit on the females.
Yeah, like he was basically saying like he ain't got no respect for female MCs or white MCs or basically anybody that he doesn't listen to. He don't have but he had to point those particular ones out. And it's like, come on, bro. Like,
Don't Rod Digger sit across him on the podcast.
yes,
I said podcast. Delete that.
I mean, you know what? It might be, but like, come on, bro. That's just, oh my goodness. You cannot just disrespect every female that has ever rapped, bro. And I, for one, and I take that back. He was not He said MC Light was different because that was a different day and age, and she rapped more boyish. And I'm paraphrasing. So somehow he made a delineation between her and every other female MC. But like, give me MC Light. You know, like
So he said once MC Light came in, things changed.
yeah, like she like basically she did her thing and that was it. Like right. Roxanne, Yo, Mia X is fucking fire. Remy Ma has her moments.
Hey yo, man, nah, Remy Ma got bars.
Remy
She
Ma has
got
her moments, bruh.
bars.
Like
She got bars. She might not make the hotness and all of that, but to make you get up and do this and that. But no, I mean, it may not pick, but she got bars.
yeah, but like she wrote like her and I can't remember which Queen of the Ring rapper it is, but they like exactly the same to me.
Miss Hustle.
It might be. Did she have like a flex
Yeah,
freestyle?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. She spit wild
Yeah,
bars, like
yeah,
bars.
she did, but like they're the same to me.
That's it.
So it kind of diminishes them both. I know it ain't fair, but that's just me, you know. But yes, Roxanne, Yo, Mia, Lil Kim, despite her content, was fire.
Is it possible that men? It's possible. Is it? Is it? Could it be a possible? A possession thing. Like, we need to see our women this way. So when you come in with this, la 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 la, like, yo, listen, nah, you got to be more demure. I need some more femalistic action going on here with this.
I mean, but you know what?
You think that's what it could be subconsciously?
I mean, it could be, and it's also that women have to stay the course. Like it's at the end of the day, it's women that are out here talking about selling their ass. They taking the easy route. It's easier to be more successful doing that for women than it is to say I got bars and I'm gonna stand on those.
You're right. That the sex sells, and that's the oldest profession and all that other shit.
Yeah, women just gotta stay the course and be dope. Like if you are dope, you can spit. Got a nice cadence, nice flow. You can put a good structure together. I'll fuck with you.
I'm saying, they're attractive. They can get it.
Like it's that don't matter. That don't matter for me. Like I'm strictly looking like as MCing. Like all that other shit. Like I may not necessarily like. I didn't like all the Lil Kim songs, like content wise. But as far as the way she brought it, she's fucking dope. Same thing with Foxy. I didn't particularly care for the what she was saying or the image personally, but she was dope. Like and see to me like and I can't remember which one we talked about it, but with Meg Thee Stallion and this college degree, like to me it minimizes her degree so much, and it to me just outside looking in, it gives young girls even more reinforcement that I can just do sell sex and instead of getting a degree. Why waste my time doing that? And that's my own, like I'm not saying I don't know she shouldn't talk about it. She should. She earned it, you know. I'm just saying it's just for me, and she's not that dope to me either. Like I'm gonna be honest. Like I think she's dope in spurts, but we let her get away with repeating the same shit over and like she'll say two lines and then repeat that. Hold up, and then repeat that shit. No, don't hold up. Finish the bar.
What we talking about?
Meg Thee Stallion.
Okay. Oh,
I'm just saying. Like I'm like apparently I should have I should listen to more than just her radio songs. But like I'm so not really impressed with her rapping ability on the radio songs that I'm like I tried to listen to some other the baby songs. Like saying that shit just don't even it don't sound right. Like calling a grown man the baby. But dude is not a bad rapper.
nah, nah. You got it. You got the voice. You know what I'm saying? You got the pattern.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got a little unique voice of pattern. And you know what I'm saying? Or he talk about the same thing, but it just sound good. You know what I'm saying? It's like he talk about beating you up in front of your family.
Yeah.
Your girl wanted to get with him. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but he got a
He got
classic
what he doing.
he got a classic video too which kind of makes the whole you'll get beat up in front of your
Which one?
family part. Oh, the one.
Wait. Which video is the classic one?
Oh, wait
Because
a
all
minute.
them joints is fire.
Okay, no, I'm talking about when old boy was at the store, and I guess he had been trolling him for a minute.
Oh, you mean that? When he beat the nigga ass.
Yeah.
He got a couple of those joints though. He got a couple of those, clips like where
Wait.
he's like flexing up.
Really? I
Yeah,
did
he
not know
got one with.
that.
Yeah, he take. He got a couple, man. See, I'm gonna have to tag you in them joints.
Right. I did not
And,
know that.
and he got a body. You know what I'm saying? He killed somebody in Walmart that was, trying to flex on him with his family. I don't know too much of the situation. I ain't gonna speak on it too much. I don't know, but
Right.
that's something like that. And then besides that, the other situation where dudes went up in his house and one of them left with a bullet.
Damn.
Yeah,
So,
I
dude.
think I think that's what made me listen to it. Like, hold on, let me listen to his music a little something. You know what I'm saying? Then when I was listening, I'm like, okay. I started doing the
Oh,
oh,
hold on one second there,
this
Sean.
is too.
Oh, and damn, I didn't realize it's like a quarter after 11. But since we
Yeah,
started late, we're gonna go a little bit later. Women love sex too, jobs. Why can't we talk? Y'all can. Like
yeah, y'all can
I'm not knocking it. Like it's not that Lil Kim or Foxy Brown talked about sex. They talked about sex for payment,
Mm.
and that bothers me. Like
If y'all
if they
like,
were saying, hey, you know what, I love so and so, or hey, I just want to get off. Okay, I get that. I'm not knocking you. But when you saying, hey, I'm rocking, you buy me this and I'll do X, Y, and Z. That's problematic to me. This nigga at the airport, huh? You doing it like that?
a little bit, it's over there. It's over there. You got JFK over there.
Oh, okay. Gotta have to plug me in, man. I don't know, bruh. I don't know. I might not have to come back to New York no more, man. Y'all be getting it in over there. Too old for that shit.
Yeah, it's a lot of things going on out here.
Yeah, I'm too old for that type of shit. I,
Oh,
I just want to go chill, and I can't afford to really chill in New York. That shit's expensive, way too expensive.
I mean, give me some time. You know what I'm saying? I have a little spot for you.
Oh, that'll be dope. That'll be real dope. Is there such thing as black love and the American dream? I just happened to see somebody's. Apparently, Tone Talks knows a lot more people than we do. Um, but apparently that's what they're talking about: black love and the American dream. Like, what is the American dream now for black people? I'm curious.
Yeah. It depends on what you interpret the American dream is. I mean,
Yeah, like I'm curious. Like, is there a standard? Like, do black people like
yeah.
it used to be kind of like, or is it the same thing as white folks? Is it still like the dog and the cat and the picket fence?
Yeah, I'm sure not everyone has the same American dream now.
You're
Some
right.
American dreams is a mansion full of women. You know what I'm saying? Some is dirt a yard full of dirt bikes. Everybody got their own dream.
Yeah. Well, I think
Well, I'm guessing. Let's just go by the standard.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Just to have a conversation. The standard, the picket fence,
Mhm.
the two kids with the dog, and all right. And black love. Hmm. In this America, um, now it depends on what you mean by black love. You mean the two black people loving each other?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Do you mean the yeah, yeah. It depends on those black people, though. You know what I'm saying? What kind of black person is this?
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Because if it's, you got all kind of black people now, with how it is now. You know what I mean? You have the Israelites. I'm sure they, what I'm saying, got some things going on that they probably contest with. That probably won't go with the American dream. I'm sure the Muslims probably have a couple of things. You know what I mean? Uh, Probably Jamaicans, like, oh, Two lights on the pick me and around here, and it's gonna be all kind of things. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I don't know. It's possible,
Uh,
depending on the two black people, and how they loving, I guess. You know what I'm saying? And their mindset. But if we talking about the revolutionary mindset,
mm,
hell no.
mm. I wish
I
I could
mean,
play that song right now.
it could survive and it could last. It's just gonna have to y'all just gonna have to be aware of what's going on, and it's a struggle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean,
Yeah.
that's it.
And and and
That's my interpretation.
and,
On
and,
my,
and Carmen, you right. Most men, in hip hop are, colorists, but that's just not most men in hip hop. That's not just most men. Like, if you really want to be honest, so are most women.
ooh,
You
the
know,
light eye,
and
what they call nice hair, nice eyes.
oh yeah, men definitely pay for sex. Yeah, like that's like I'm not celebrating a guy saying like
Yeah,
to me it's no different. Like, if I'm not gonna be like, well, Lil Kim shouldn't say it's okay to sell her pussy, but a dude can say it's okay to buy some. No, I'm saying both entities are wrong. I'm not on that. Just me personally. So, so I'm not singling her out per se. We just happen to be talking about female MCs. But, like, and now I listen to Little Kim too. Like, I don't agree with everything Too Short says, but I kind of listen to Too Short too.
yo, let me ask you this: is Nicki Minaj Little Kim 2.0?
Yes,
All right, all right.
yes, in in
Remember that
everywhere.
video? Remember that video she had on her album? How many licks does it take to the? And Cisco was singing it,
Yep,
and it was like a video.
yep,
It's a bunch of little Kim Barbie dolls getting pressed off of a machine.
yep,
You know what I'm saying?
yep.
Little Kim Barbie dolls.
Huh?
Now we go a couple years later. You know what I mean? We got the Barbies, the Barbs, Nicki and the Barbs.
I mean, but that's, it's supposed to be that way. I think a lot of problems with hip hop artists, especially the older generation, is that though most of those artists did absolutely nothing to help the next generation. All they're doing is bitching and moaning like these young niggas owe them something.
The homage.
Yeah,
I mean, the
yeah.
homage. I mean, you think the homage, if they got the homage, that they would be quiet?
Look, I do not want to listen to any MC that be like, well, I'm like maybe the thousandth best rapper in my block on my block or something like that. Like, I don't want. I want somebody to think that you're
Yeah,
better than everybody else. That's
I got you.
MCing.
But no, I'm saying, but the homage, like yo, shout out for paving the way. You think that the old, like some of them would calm down and fall back if they was like, yo, such and such, I grew up off of this. You know what I'm saying? These and that is what helped me develop who I am.
These are grown men with children and grandchildren upset that they are not accepted by teenagers, bruh.
I got that, but I just asked, do you think that they would feel better, or do you think they would go even further?
I don't think at this
That's
point.
what I'm asking.
I think at this point, if it's not like the older generation extending an olive branch, I think it is what it is. I definitely don't. The young guys, they don't have that wisdom. You can't.
Yeah, they're not gonna.
Yeah,
So it's gonna have to be the OG to reach back.
yeah.
But I'm just saying, if the young one was to do that, you think the older ones would be like, oh shit,
I think
or they
so.
think they'll be like, all right, yeah, I made you now. Now what's up?
I think. I mean, to be quite honest, like, hip hop has never taken care of its previous generation. Hip hop has always devoured its own.
Oh man.
So, like, if we're gonna keep, it's not just this generation. It's just now we are the ones in our parents' shoes. Everybody want to talk that shit, but you acting just like your mama about your music.
Mm-mm.
Like when EPMD first dropped, oh man, they ain't do nothing but steal so and so song. That's James Brown. This some bullshit. That's all you can hear my uncle saying. Miles was with it. Miles was dope about it. But like that's what old heads was saying. Back in the day, this some bullshit, man. This shit ain't gonna never last. These niggas ain't got no talent. They just stealing people's shit.
I'm not gonna lie. I felt like your uncle when I heard that DJ Khaled with the Rihanna and Bryson Tiller, but I didn't go off like that. I was just like,
Oh,
I don't want to
DJ
hear that.
Khaled is
Wow,
so.
wow, wow, thoughts. That joint, I heard that joint, and I was like, I already heard Maria Maria. I don't need to hear that. You know what I'm saying? One thing I think if you do a song over, you got to at least put your own twist on it, where you kill it in another way, or you. I don't know, man. That just wasn't it for me.
I mean,
You got to kill it better.
I actually kind of do like it. I'm not even gonna front, but the original
That's
is
how.
definitely better. You
You
know.
know what? The original banged so hard and it was played so much that I don't need to hear that. Wow. As soon as I hear it, I think about Maria, Maria, and I want to hear the dude screaming it out. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear it immediately. I'm not gonna do it now because I'm on video. You know what
All
I'm
right, I got you.
saying?
Hey, but yeah, I get what you're saying. But did he ruin that? Like that nigga was calling shit remixes, and he was like just adding the verse he already had.
Yeah.
So
Craig Mack, come out the back and drop that. Drop that.
exactly.
Take that.
So he kind of made that like before that nigga really got a hold of remixes. They used to actually sound different. You'll get the same hook, but different verses and a different beat. Yeah. Oh my goodness, Whitney Houston, like that's probably the most murderous of the original song ever. Like I don't think like even Dolly Parton was like, yeah, that's pretty much her joint now. I still get a check though. But yeah, like come on, bro. Like I don't know if anybody has ever like done that to somebody else's song. And it's been something that's close. But as far as like impact, record sales, just vocally, technically classic. You know, and that joint from the first 5 seconds of the song. Whitney Houston was a fucking beast in her day, bro. Like,
Oh man.
black folks did not give her the respect. We thought she was trying to be like we didn't know she was like Whitney. We thought
Yeah.
we thought she was like
So you
yeah,
Whitney.
like she was totally different.
Yeah.
She wasn't the Jersey Whitney. She was like the California Whitney or some shit.
Yeah. We fell for the photos, for the photo shoots.
Yeah.
We
I mean, but you know what? That was, and looking back, apparently that really wasn't her doing per se. She was taking counsel from people that had been there before her.
Mm.
You know, and I guess financially it was extremely successful. And apparently that was the goal. But she also made some dope ass music. Like,
hang on, hold up.
give me some songs that motherfuckers would be like, "Wow, you listening to that?" I would never believe that. Like, I give you one like, "Careless Whisper" is a fucking classic to me. Um,
Okay. Um,
I'm trying. Oh, what else would be?
Daft Punk. I listen to Daft Punk.
Damn, I don't think I have ever listened to them ever.
One more time. Music got me feeling so free. Gonna celebrate them.
No, I don't think I never heard of that.
Oh, well, a lot of people remix some of their joints, like what Kanye did, "Harder, Better, Faster, Stronger." That joint.
Uh huh.
Yeah, that one. That was a song they did. What's another one? Touch it, bring it, pay it, watch it, turn it, leave it. That one. Yeah, I listen
Damn,
to them.
I ain't
I
that.
listen.
I might have to check that shit out. You know who I think is like the dope, probably like one of the dopest, like just rock bands ever. Totally off topic. Fucking Nirvana, bruh.
Oh yeah. Oh, you
Fucks,
want that?
fucks with
Yeah,
Nirvana.
the Alice in Chains, little Alice in Chains.
That's wild.
Yeah, okay, you got me about the. I mean, Linkin Park. Who didn't listen to Linkin Park a little bit? You know what I'm saying?
They had a couple of joints, but I was not about to. I was not listening to like Linkin Parks. Like I listened to them. Like I listened to what's the old boy with the oh my goodness. Like Korn had a couple of joints that I was like,
Okay,
okay,
Freak on a Leash.
yeah,
Yeah, I can call them names. I know what I'm talking
yeah.
about.
Korn had a couple of joints, but they was like they wasn't like Fred Durst was just a culture vulture to me, you know.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But Korn and them kind of like they
You could tell they was about it.
yeah they put it together a little bit better.
You
Uh,
know, they were punk. They were punk rock hop, whatever, hip punk rock, whatever. You know what I'm saying? They were punk, so they was, you know what I'm saying? They was kind of. I'm not saying they were punkish, but they were kind of punkish. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah.
Grungy, grungy. You know what I mean?
Pearl Jam actually has some joints. Uh,
Yeah.
Living Color was fucking dope too, back in the day. And that oh man, that's one thing, man. Like where are the black bands outside of the Roots?
Mm-hmm.
Like where are
I
the
mean,
black bands? I need to
I'm
know
sure the
that.
Whispers are still out there. You know what I'm saying? Doing their tour, the Whispers and
No, not like the Whispers aren't a band. That's a singing group. I'm talking about motherfuckers that when they show up, all they need is to plug in their instruments, and we got a show. From the singing to the music to the little choreography, whatever. You know, like where's the new Earth, Wind, and Fire? That's what, like, why is that? I do understand that they have taken music out of most of the schools, so that's a big problem. But would we celebrate a new, like financially, is that even feasible to try to have an Earth, Wind, and Fire now?
why would you need an Earth, Wind, and Fire when you can have one dude up there with a synthesizer pushing buttons?
Pretty much. Yeah. Yeah. And you ain't got to split that money. And yes,
No.
Kurt Cobain, Teen Spirit was definitely a classic.
Yeah, Heart Shaped Box. That was another one. That was my favorite one.
No, yeah, they had the joint that he did on they did on MTV.
Unplugged, the
Yes,
Unplugged joint.
the unplugged joint, nigga. That was fucking classic right there. I'm not even gonna front. Uh, man, yes, Joe Cool, Earth, Wind, and Fire. Like they got some joints.
Oh yeah,
Like you can literally just have a
Emma,
night. Yeah,
the Reasons. Yeah,
yes, you can have a
yo,
nice night just listening to Earth, Wind, and Fire.
fucking around, start cleaning the house.
Oh
You know what
my
I'm
goodness.
saying?
Nah,
No reason, just start cleaning the house. Oh shoot,
that's
no.
when you gotta move the furniture and you and your lady start dancing. And start playing around. You know.
Speaking of that, oh man, yo, I got.
Yeah. Let me
Yeah,
we're gonna go ahead and wrap this shit up, man, because I gotta go lay down too, man. And my fault, man. I'm gonna say our fault, nigga. Y'all taking the
no,
blame too. Shit, I don't know why, but my fault. I'm fucking up with the beginning. I really kind of had, it is what it is. But I definitely appreciate y'all, man. Shout out to Carmen and Joe Cool, man. I always fuck with y'all, man. And Soul Vival, shout out to you, Queen. That's pretty dope. And if you check this shit out in a week, man, share our shit. If you check the
yes,
show
yes.
out, man, in 3 weeks, share our shit. And if you are the nigga that digs us up in 37 trillion years, first off, you are the dopest motherfucker that ever graced the galaxy for digging up this greatness and share our shit. See, I ain't even had no oomph for that, man. I'm tired. We out, man. You got anything you want to say, bro? Want to shout out to anybody?
Shout out to everybody, man. I love y'all for listening. You know what I mean? Y'all know who y'all are.
No
I
doubt.
mean, I know, but I'm a shit. Let me know. I got an inbox.
Hey, we'll be less boring next week. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, and we do have Dr. Rashidi coming on the show a week from Thursday. I believe that's the 26th. That should be a phenomenal show too. and hopefully we might have a little something else up our sleeve too. So, uh, and check out yesterday's show. That was pretty dope. Anyway, we out, man. Check out the websites, emeraldshell.com and myskin.net. Shout out, man, to the plug. I don't know where the hell you went, bruh. I hope you good. This nigga just dipped. And shout out to the Don. You know, y'all already know. So we out, we out, family.
Peace.
Peace.